Hello, my name is Billy, and I can officially say that I've lost my mind. I'm moving to Southeast Asia next year for good. Well, at least that's the plan. Let me explain why. First of all, I feel really lucky to be in the position that I'm in currently, and we all have a past and we all have a history. I'll explain mine from 5 years ago when I went on my first ever solo adventure to the Philippines. Luckily, I know a few people out there, so I wasn't so alone after all, and those people are probably the people that have started this journey in the first place. And after having the best month of my whole entire life, I caught the bug. And although yes, I did get sick in the Philippines, but I mean the bug, the travel bug. After finishing my university degree in theatre arts and regretting that I even went, I felt lost and I had no idea what I wanted to do next. Acting wasn't for me, so I followed my passion for music, and it was going really well until it wasn't paying the bills. And although I love performing, writing songs, playing guitar and meeting new people, all I could think about was when I was performing on Alona Beach in Bohol, barefoot in the sand, no one knowing who I am, but sharing the love and being united with people from all over the world with the power of music. The energy that I experienced was nothing like I had ever before. That's music to me, experience and expression. A year after me returning from the Philippines, me and my then boyfriend broke up, and I decided that I wanted all of my friends to experience what I had in the Philippines, see what I'd seen, feel what I felt, and weirdly, 3 of my friends said yes. And let's just say, it was a shambles. We left in March 2020, and I don't know if you remember, but this was when the pandemic started. The day we landed foot in the Philippines, Mr. Boris Johnson called us home, so we spent 2 weeks trying to book a flight back to the UK, which was almost impossible at the time. But it wasn't all bad. I reconnected with my ex-boyfriend, we moved in together again, and although COVID caused stress and chaos, we had each other, and I felt lucky. Lucky to have a job, to be healthy, to have contact with the closest people to me, and I was blessed that everyone around me were doing alright too. Life seemed to be okay. And then after a year, we broke up. Again. And I'll be honest, it definitely wasn't the easiest of breakups. Months of arguing, way too many emotions, having to find trust again in all aspects of life, and I can assure you that I've learned a lot from it. I moved in with friends and spent a whole year rebuilding myself and tried to discover what works for me. I've been in a relationship for nearly 5 years, minus the little hiccup in the middle, but I forgot what I wanted. How to boss life by myself. Every time I felt I got close, something else happened that would make me feel like I'd fall when I needed to be picked up again. For example, I managed to bag the best job that I've ever had, which was a water sports instructor. And although, yes, it was tiring, but I loved every minute of it. I had no qualifications and barely any experience, but the team believed in me. And then the fuel prices in the UK went through the roof, and I was paying almost the same amount of money on fuel that I was paying on rent. So I had to leave, back to square one again. No purpose, no ambition, and no goals. And that's why my friends are my rock. Friends from all corners of life. Each and every person gave me something to learn and grow from. They gave me strength, they gave me confidence, and they gave me love. I would never have been able to get through such a dark time in my life without them. Unfortunately, my mum died when I was 7, and I don't see my dad, so I can't rely on them. And although my nan is amazing and supports me in everything I do, I could never show her the pressure I was feeling. I try to stay open. Sometimes I'm always questioning why. Do I look broken? Do I seem like I'm gonna cry? Now, I don't talk about it a lot, just like many others, but I always feel like my mind is elsewhere and not in the present. I suffer from depression regularly, and I feel I'm always chasing for the new and next best thing, which makes me feel overwhelmed, and I become crippled with anxiety until I feel my body start to shut down. I needed to help myself and figure out a plan to make me happy and to start focusing on the here and now. I ended last year, 2022, with an epic trip to Tromsø in Norway. It was me, my best friend, and my cousin who had just had a life-changing kidney transplant. I know, crazy. And we saw reindeer, mountains, loads of snow, and whales, orcas, humpbacks. And I remember looking around thinking, I'm in this moment. This is what life is about. Life is way too short to be caught up in the pain and the struggles we feel at home. And you know what I also loved? Making videos about it and capturing those moments. I filmed every moment and I was so excited. I came home and edited the first video straight away, and I knew when I posted it, my friend Kaylee and my cousin Emma would be buzzing to relive that experience too. So I made the decision that in July this year, 2023, I will move to Southeast Asia. This is where I can follow my dreams, my passion, content creation, expressing myself and having release for all of my energy and thoughts. But why am I waiting until July? Well, I'm in debt, so I have to pay off that first, and I also have to save enough to at least get me through the first 6 months, and I have to make sure that I'm ready to leave everything behind. My friends, my family, my dog that still lives with my ex-partner, everything. But I hope my journey will bring light to other people's lives, and although I'm leaving all this behind, I'll be finding purpose, and I hope everyone I leave behind will find theirs too. But I won't really be leaving them behind, because you and all those around me will be able to follow my journey.